When I was 10 years old, I was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes, and for the past 20 plus years, I have seen medical advancements in the monitoring and treatment of diabetes that have not only changed my life, but have changed the lives of people with diabetes across the world for the better. And so this is very personally relevant to me because to date, a crew member with diabetes has never flown to low Earth orbit, and I'm excited not only to execute the Sweet Ride payload, but eventually be here in our Mission Control Center and see the first crew member with diabetes in low Earth orbit. Here at Axiom Space, we are all about expanding access to every person everywhere on Earth to spaceflight and microgravity experience. And so being able to say that we did research and we executed protocols that eventually allowed for someone with diabetes to fly would be really exciting for me. If I could tell my 10-year-old self that I would be working in the space industry and endeavoring to fly someone like me with diabetes to low Earth orbit, I think my 10-year-old self would say I didn't know that was possible. I didn't know that was something you could do. When I was a kid and even decades past, there were things that diabetics couldn't do in their day-to-day lives. Virgil is an invaluable resource for this study. So one of the arms of the Sweet Ride payload is to fly insulin pens at ambient and cold stowage temperatures. And Virgil is leveraging some of their experience to help us to develop a protocol to determine if insulin maintains its potency and stability upon return from microgravity. Virgil has subject matter experts that understand not only the research implications, but the pharmacokinetics behind how medications work, and we have to be able to definitively prove that we can treat a crew member with insulin-dependent diabetes. So one of the main challenges to eventually flying a crew member with insulin-dependent diabetes is not only the monitoring aspect, but also the treatment aspect. And for insulin-dependent diabetics, they use insulin to lower their blood sugar levels and to process energy. And as such, we have to be able to prove that insulin can be used in the same way on orbit as it is used here on Earth. And Virgil is essential in providing us their insight and subject matter expertise in the development of that arm of our protocol. From the Virgin Galactic experiment, we did successfully prove that insulin pens dispense insulin within the ISO standard here on Earth in microgravity. And so that's the first step to prove that you can dispense the right amount of insulin, but we also have to prove that in microgravity, insulin maintains its same stability and potency as it has here on Earth. We had a successful demonstration on the Virgin Galactic mission of the engineering mechanisms that dispense insulin. And now we need to take the next step and prove in microgravity that insulin maintains its potency and stability. So a common thread through all of the Sweet Ride endeavors are stepping towards our final goal of flying, certifying, and supporting a crew member with insulin-dependent diabetes for a short duration stay in low Earth orbit.